Okay, so this is how to make some dilithium for people that are new players. So you can see here I am at Space Dock in Earth orbit. What you want to do is you want to go up to your menu here, your inventory, and if you go to assets, in here you find your dilithium. You can see I have 2,000 or so. I'm going to refine that to make it 0. Okay, so now I have 0 ore, just like you should have if you're a new player. Okay, now I'm going to close that out. I'm going to leave the system. This will take me out to sector space. I've found that the missions on Nimbus 3 seem to be the most rewarding in terms of dilithium. It takes a little while to get there, but it's not so bad, and I think the missions will be good for newer players. So if you go to your map, let's go to Galaxy Map, or System List. Okay. If we go down here, you can see the next sector block is the Regulus sector block. Let me show you on the Galaxy Map. So we're here, we want to go here, Nimbus sector. We are over here, so we have to go into the Regulus block and then into the Dewa, the Tau Dewa block, or whatever it is. So anyway, let's go down here to, where is it? Regulus sector block. Okay, sets our course and just hang out for the ride. I'm not sure the difficulty of the Nimbus missions. I'm playing as Vice Admiral at level 50. I have noticed that some of the missions require commander level, but I'm not sure if I just can't see the lower mission levels. But no matter what your mission level, you should be able to make a little bit of dilithium there. You may not be able to take the set missions that are there because of like level restrictions, but there is a regular problem of Orion slavers taking hostages from Paradise City, and it happens, there's a little alarm that comes up. Hopefully that will happen not too long after we arrive. Like I said, it happens regularly, once every 10 minutes or so, so in about half an hour you should be able to get enough dilithium to get a Zen. So we're going to warp into the Regulus sector block. We're just going to jump across one sector here. So again, I'm going to pull up my map. Here it is. So I'm going to go down. I want to go to the Tau Dewa sector. Again, on the Galaxy Map, if you look here, here we are, and we want to go into the Tau Dewa. Okay, so system list. Down to Tau Dewa sector block. Okay, so because this takes so long, I'm going to use my slipstream drive. You guys might not have a slipstream drive, but that's okay. It just makes me fly faster to real space here. So you go across to Tau Dewa. Like I said, there's a mission where you shoot some Gorn and stuff, and you get, I think, 60 dilithium apiece. Dilithium usually runs on the exchange about 135 or 134 sometimes per Zen. Okay, so here we are in the Tau Dewa sector block. I want to go to Nimbus 3. In the Galaxy Map, you can see I'm in the first sector. I want to go to the Nimbus sector. If I look at the area map and shrink it down a little bit here, the Nimbus system in the Nimbus sector at the top right there, double click on it, auto travel, off we go. Yeah, so like I said, 60 dilithium per attack, per what do you call it, mission, I guess, event. With 180, with doing it 3 times, assuming you have no other dilithium ore whatsoever, you should be able to exchange it. There are other missions. I can't show you now because I just did them this morning after we met up for the fleet. So I can show you where the missions are and I can kind of show you how to do the easiest one, or maybe the easiest two, so that you'll be able to get some. Those are like 400 dilithium. Like I said, there might be a rank requirement for that. I don't know, but if you're a silver player, this is the way to be considered gold as far as the founding the fleet piece is. You can, if you have, 20 hours is fine. I can't tell you how many hours I played over the last few days, so maybe you do have 20 hours, maybe you don't. At least this way you can verify it easily in the game. You just look up at your assets, and there it is. Okay, so we enter the Nimbus system. Nimbus 3 from Star Trek 5. Okay, so we're going to beam down. It'll ask you to set your away team. Set your normal away team. I usually take a tactical officer, actually 2 tactical officers, a medical officer, and an ops officer with a shield generator and things like that, because, oh well, I'll show you when I fight. Makes it much better, I think. So, yeah, so wait for the Michael Dorn ad to go away. And we'll beam down to Nimbus 3. I think right now Nimbus 3 is my favorite planet to run missions on. Pretty much I've been running around here and running around on PvE group things to make extra points. Okay, so you run into town. Your away team stays outside. Run into the trashy bar. And if you come in here, the best way to do it, try this first. Like I said, I don't know if the level will work. Talk to this guy right here, Yolan Nuck. He has 3 missions. I recommend, actually all 3 are good, but Creatures of the Desert is the easiest, and I'll show you how to do that one really quick. Second one I think is Orion Contraband. You can start all 3 if they're available. And then what you're going to do, there's a dance one too you can do. I think that gives you dilithium. I don't remember. In the episodes, let me see, for the regular, if you talk to, there are episodes here, they're under Wasteland. Yeah, see, these require Commander. Okay, so you can't do the Wasteland regular episodes. I don't even know if they offer dilithium at all anyway, so let me check. No, so never mind about those. Okay, so anyway, Nuck here should be able to give you missions that don't have a level requirement. Then again, I can't tell because I'm not a low level, so just come and talk to him and see what happens. Okay, then you run back on out to the front gates, pick up your away team. There's actually a back exit in the bar too, you can use that, but I like to go this way because if the Orions appear, the Orions are going to appear right in this spot right here, right around here. You'll have a little hostage situation, and you show up here, shoot a bunch of people, and then off you go. Now, these are the kind of monsters you're going to fight, but let me show you where for this Creatures of the Desert mission. If you run around the city, see this little thing in the distance? It's kind of like a thumper from Dune. And basically you're going to go switch it on, it'll be shimmering. Go to it, activate it, and step back a couple feet. And then just blast as many monsters as you can. I think your reward is based on how many. When you click it, right around here you'll get arachnids, the big lobster looking things. You'll also get sandworms. Not terribly tough monsters. I actually run through the desert on missions, and I bring myself a huge no Orions yet. Okay, bring myself a huge group of them following me around, and then I stop and turn around and blast 20 at a time. So you can see there's big ones, there's little ones. They're not particularly dangerous. I am shooting at them with pretty good equipment. Even for my level, it's purple grade equipment. But even with a regular like hand phaser, as long as you have the best equipment for your level, you should be fine, because the levels in the game will scale. I was playing earlier with Thomas, and my level was scaled to commander, so my ability was lowered to match the mission because of the other players, to the aggregate player level. So you can see some people standing here in the desert. They must be doing inventory or something like that. It's kind of funny when people just stand there. Anyway, so yeah, you can just kind of run around these things. Looks like somebody's fighting a huge... Oops, that's the wrong one. I didn't want to shoot that one. I wanted to shoot the big one up there. Already dead. Okay, well, we'll give him a hand. Whack, whack. Whack, whack. Helping out buddies in the desert. Okay, so, the second mission, the Orion Contraband one, I think it was called. Okay, let's kill some of these guys first, since we got a trail, because I shot one. The Orion Contraband one is straight out this way. When you come out, you run this way. So it's the second mission. There's the monster mission, which is at the Thumper. It'll be those scorpion-looking things and the snakes that are located over here. They'll pop up out of the ground in rounds, like snakes, then arachnids, then snakes, then arachnids, something like that. Okay, there's some sandworms. When you do the Orion mission, a bunch of Orions will be doing like an illegal deal right in this, at the bottom of this little hill here. And you come and you shoot them all, and you also get like 400 some dilithium. So that's another option. These are the worms. They're not also particularly dangerous. They do spit at you, so I kind of tend to keep on the move. When I fight in ground, I tend to fight like this. I attack from one side and make sure I shoot. My crew tends to fight from that direction. So I move around the enemy to try to flank them. You do way more damage when you flank. Like twice the damage you do from the front, or maybe better. Okay, so I could run back through the desert. I don't want to. I'm going to beam back to Paradise Station. So, whether you kill the Orions here, or you kill all those things around the Thumper, you come back to Paradise Station. Do we have any Orions? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, then we'll go back inside. I hope we get some Orions. Alright, so when you come back, after you complete it, come back in here. Run back to the bar. Talk to Yellownook or whatever his name is. The guy with the ears. Talk to him here. Okay. And he will give you your reward, which should be about 400 dilithium or whatever. So that you can use. The other thing you can do is you can do a dance. This guy right here, the location guy, if you talk to him, he'll give you a dance thing. You come up on the stage here. And I actually tied all of the different dance commands. You use them, you type them in with the chat thing. I tied them to function keys. So all I have to do is hit, I think F1 to F8 are my dance moves. So I don't know which ones are which. I know F5 is the robot, because I like that one the best. But I just run through and I just push them all in order until I hit the right one, and you can get the mission done super quick. And it's, okay, I'm cutting in here because go to the thing, pull up your assets. I was talking about stuff too much. Now, get your dilithium, you'll refine it here, and then go to this triangle, dilithium exchange. This brings you into the dilithium exchange. You can see 135 is the best we have right now. I have 2,000. So what I do is I click on that. It gives you the exchange, 135. I have 2,000, so I'm going to type it into total dilithium to sell. Put in whatever you have. You got 180, put in 180. It'll come up, automatically populate that. Click on it. It'll normalize the value. Hit OK. You've got dilithium. Withdraw it. There you go. Now, you have just bought Zen. You are, no matter what you do, if you can spend the Zen, you will still be considered a fleet eligible person. You can come in here, there's all kinds of stuff. This is how you can avoid paying Cryptic any money rather than buying Zen with a gift card. I think a Zen is a penny, You can get like a $10 gift card and do it. I have done it in the past. I used it to get a ship that I wanted. But now that I've kind of learned some better ways to make dilithium, I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. But so yeah, all kinds of stuff in here. Duty officer rosters, that'll give you twice as many duty officers. I'm going to do that. Mikey was asking about how to open the lock boxes. These 10-pack for what, $11.25. You can also buy ships. These are bundles. These don't really, I guess they don't really have ships in the bundles. Like for example, this has costumes, it has bridges and scenery, it has crew member, like duty officers, it has some equipment. That's pretty much what it has. More costumes in here. When I start my Romulan one, I'm definitely getting the original series Romulan costumes and the next generation Romulan costumes, because the costumes they have for the Romulans suck. So I want one of these guys with one of the helmets from the old one. That's what I'm doing. That'll be awesome. Anyway, yeah, you can find all kinds of stuff in here. There's also ships. Ships are expensive. There are some nice ships in here. Eventually, someday, when I don't have other stuff to do, I will buy stuff. Oh! The Orions came. Okay, this is the alarm for the Orions. You can see on the bottom thing underneath my menu, it says Orion Syndicate Showdown. So, when that happens, that little window comes up, run outside to the front gate of here. Okay, run outside, run over here. There they are, some people fighting already. And then get some shots in. It doesn't matter how many shots you get in. It doesn't. But take part. Flank, back up. See, these people are fighting practically for me. But I'm going to run in. I'm going to shoot. The first wave is taken out. The second wave comes right behind them, right there. So I'm going to stand right behind this guy, and I can barrel point him right in the back. So yeah, one shot I got him down because I flanked him. And you can get all this equipment. The other thing that's great about fighting in this desert, you get tons of equipment. Whether you use it or not, I don't keep anything under purple or under blue grade anymore. I sell it all just to make energy credits. This is the boss. He's kind of tough. I'm going to stand back. I'll just shoot him from the side. Woo! Dilithium ore. 60 dilithium! So there you go. That quick, you can get 60 dilithium right there. No matter if you don't do anything else on this board, you can do that. That gives you 60 dilithium. Like I said, this mission repeats every 10 or 15 minutes. So within an hour, you can have enough to get what you need. And then you'll also pick up all this extra stuff, just killing stuff in the desert. There's regular common quality pulse wave assault. So it's in my my thing here. So what I do, I don't even go to the places. I keep blues. That's it. I keep blues and purples. So I'm going to go to the replicator. I'm going to go to recycle. And I'm going to go down and I'm going to click on that pulse wave and get rid of it. It's 430. You can get more selling it on the exchange, but then you have to have somebody buy it, and that's a pain. So I don't do that. I just kind of keep it and recycle it. It's half the value or a third of the value, but that's it. So anyway, there you go. How to do stuff. Now, somebody else asked about screen caps. All I do for my screen caps is hit print screen. My STO is here, so local disk is public. Games, Cryptic Studios, wherever you have that located. Go to Star Trek Online, Live. There's a folder called Screenshots. Here are my screenshots. I don't do anything. There's no pasting into a graphics program at all. This gives you too small. This gives you a perfect shot of the screen without any of the windows or HUDs or anything like that. If you save a costume, it gives you this. It used to give you a portrait. That's where all my other portraits were from, but they disabled that feature, unfortunately. Apparently, people didn't like it. I don't know what. You can see this is what they used to look like. And it was great because it was a great little thing. It was kind of a crappy photo. There's a lot of aliasing in it. But it was easy to make. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. So now you got to paste to do uniforms. But in a mission, or even in a cutscene, I wonder why those all say quick time. That's weird. There's something strange happened there. But anyway, okay, here's one I took earlier. In a regular shot, what it'll do is it'll give you. Let me open this one right here. This one I took in Space Dock, actually just before I started the video. So open this up. Okay, so here I am in Space Dock, and they had this cool cruiser above me, kind of alternate dreadnought thing. But you can see all my windows are gone. My map, my bars, my ship thing, all that stuff. All of the data that would be over the ships is also gone. That is a cool ship. I might have to get the dreadnought. And it just gives you a clean shot, full resolution of the playing area, nothing else. Let's see what this is. I don't know what happened. Why? It's like 3 of them say QuickTime, but everything else is. It saves as a JPEG. If you don't have this folder, look, maybe I have this folder because of an earlier version of here. No. No, thank you. Oh, yeah, it's just a picture. It's not the picture. Oh, well, that's weird. I wonder why those associated with QuickTime. Strange. Anyway, earlier versions, maybe they don't have the folder anymore. Try adding this folder to the live directory if you don't have it, and then just hit the print screen button and see if it populates in there. So, okay, I think that covers all the questions we had. We should be ready for next Sunday, trying to get everybody together for the fleet. Okay, have fun.